Hello everyone, and welcome to Shake and Bake. It's great to see so many of you here to join in this super fun club. I'm Andy. I'm your local therapeutic recreation specialist, and with me today we have our therapeutic recreation assistant. Her name's Jill, and volunteering today we actually have Megan, whom some of you are probably familiar with. She volunteers here all the time, so you might remember her from some of our previous programs. Today, my friends, not only will we be baking some delicious cookies, but we'll be taking the time to stir up more than ingredients. That's right, as our cookies bake, we'll start to shake, and we'll be dancing the minutes away and building up an appetite for some really fun tunes to dance to, and some fun times to dance to those tunes too as well. The main thing is to have fun, take in all the smells and tastes, and we'll just see if we can't stir up any memories. Stir up it? You got it. Stir up any memories. That's great. And you might have, a little bit of fun, kind of reminiscing with each other and talking about things that baking reminds you of from the past, or any past memories like that, and that'd be kind of neat too. So I'm really going to encourage you all to talk amongst yourselves and really try and get to know each other. Jill, Megan, and myself are here, and we'll be demonstrating proper mixing, measuring, pan greasing, and dough spooning procedures before you all have a chance to do it yourselves. So just pay attention to us, and we'll try and make it as clear and concise as we humanly can. Any questions you have, don't hesitate to ask, okay? Because we're here, me, myself, Jill, and Megan. So let's get started. Shall we have a volunteer? Would anyone like to start off by telling us maybe your name and reading off one of the ingredients? Let's try and go through the list.
Well, my name's Mabel, and I'd be happy to. Right here under ingredients it says flour. Nice, bold, and plain as day.
It certainly does, Mabel. Thank you for that. Would anyone else like to read the next one? Remember, if you need any assistance at all with reading it, or with, speaking out loud, Jill, Megan, and I would love to assist you. Great. Now that we've gotten to know everyone's name, and we've checked off all the ingredients and they're all here, we can begin to measure and mix. Yeah, Jill will demonstrate. Jill will actually demonstrate, the procedure, because there's some different ones for measuring the dry ingredients, which we're going to have to start off with first. So, Jill's going to start off by measuring the dry ingredients with the measuring cup, and then you can do the same as Jill right after. But Jill, Megan, and myself will circulate around to assist you when that time comes. Yeah. Well, flour is the first dry ingredient, that's right. So we're going to start off with flour. Would anybody like to read out loud how much flour Jill will need to measure?
Sure, I'd like to take the reins again, unless you'd like to, Bob. It says 2.5 cups of flour.
Well, we've got all of our cookies in the oven baking, and we were all able to collectively name 23 different desserts and baked goods, which is super impressive, by the way. I didn't think we'd get that far, that many baked goods and desserts. You guys know your baked goods, so that's pretty awesome. But that can only mean one thing. We've done our baking, it's time to get shaking. Perfect timing, Jill. Way to hit that music right on the cue. You're gonna go far in the field, I can just tell already. Now, Megan, Jill, and myself will be around to assist you onto the side of the floor of this kitchen that we've cleared off a little bit. Just some chairs around the perimeter. And, you know, until the cookies are done and cooled off a bit, we might as well get some dancing since we have this music on and we're here to dance, so we might as well make use of it and build up our appetites a little bit before we get to eat those delicious cookies. So, you know, feel free to move and groove at your own pace and level that's just right for you. Whether it's toe tapping from your seat or bobbing your head to that infectious beat, we're gonna have a good time, but don't, you know, try and push too hard, and let's just try and get some circulation and our bodies moving. How does that sound?
Why, yes, Bob. I'd be absolutely delighted to, you handsome devil.
Whoa, that was great. Some of you've really got some moves. Theodore, I'm looking at you. It was really great. I wasn't expecting all of that. But can you smell that? Can anybody describe that smell? That baking smell? It's delicious. It's almost got my mouth watering. What is that smell? What do y'all smell? Hands, please. Anybody? I can smell the vanilla. It reminds me of my mother's pound cake. She would always make a fresh one whenever we had over visitors. She'd serve it up warm, out of the oven. Always with tea and never with any icing or anything like that. It was just delightful. Ah. It has been decades since I've even thought of Mama's cakes, and decades more since I've tasted them. Well, Bob, I mean, I bet that pound cake was just indescribably delicious. Thank you so much for sharing such an amazing memory with us here today. How lucky are you to have had that experience, to experience something so wonderful in your life as your mama's pound cake. Yeah, that's really great. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now it looks like the cookies are all done. And Megan has poured us all some juice and tea. So what do you say we have a snack of enjoy the fruit of our labors and continue on talking and reminiscing? You guys, this was so much fun. I can't even begin to tell you what a joy it was for me to lead this program. And I know Jill and Megan, yeah, we all had a really great time. So thank you very much for coming. I do want to remind you that we are doing this program again on Friday. So we're really excited. Hopefully we'll see you all there and keep the club growing and changing and adapting and being more suited to us. And we'll all get to know each other a lot better and make some friends. So thank you for coming. The cookies were delicious. It was great to hear some of your stories and memories of baking, and of course getting our groove on, so to speak, dancing and shaking down, moving our bodies, and just having a great time, because you know I did. So hopefully I'll see you guys same time, 10 a.m. on Friday, and we'll do it again next week on Monday. And yeah, I just can't wait to see you then. Hope you guys have a great rest of the week up until